Hello and welcome, everyone. It's your boy Doc Williams, and we have a special episode today. We're going to be talking about how to create an NFT collection for the complete beginner. So, all of your questions will be answered today. So, let's begin. Again, hello and welcome, everyone. I'm your host, Doc Williams, and we're going to be talking about how to build your own NFT collection today. And we'd like to welcome everyone that's watching live or watching on replay. Let me know in the chat if you're watching live or on replay. And by the way, thank you so much. We got a brand new member for the channel.
Welcome to Build With Me.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Boys, thank you so much for being a new member here. Welcome to the Build It community, and great to see you. Tom, great to see you. Sabrina, Erica, we're getting all kinds of people. So let us know where you're watching from, and we're going to get right into it. All right, everybody. So again, today we're going to break down how you can create your very own NFT collection step by step. We're going to be showing you all the things that people aren't showing you. We're going to be showing you these 4 different steps, all of those things, and we're going to be actually giving you this guide for free in the chat as well. So if you have questions, let me know. And of course, we're going to go step by step what this includes, and we'll go into this, okay? So this is perfect if you're looking to launch your own NFT collection, if you're going to look to get into the field of NFTs or Web3, or if you're looking to invest in a collection and you want to know what to look for. You're going to find all of this today. Okay, so again, we're going to look at how to create an NFT collection. We're going to go through these 4 parts. We're going to look at compiling the art, compiling the NFT collection, creating a new contract in the NFT drop, and then we're going to be talking about PR. So to begin with, even before we get started, it's really important to talk about what in the world is an NFT? Where is this? What does this even mean? Okay. So we're going to first get some details and dive into this. Okay. So if you're brand new to this, and this is again for complete beginners, an NFT is a non fungible token. So what that means is you're going to be able to create a piece of content that is very unique. For example, think about like Mario Brothers. That is a IP, the intellectual property. You can have that, right? And then they created those characters. Imagine being able to monetize on the IP because it is also very again, it's limited. So you can quantify it and you can now sell it and do different things. Or another thing you could look at is, say, for instance, you're playing a video game and you're buying different items in the game. NFTs can act like that, where you're going to be creating one of the of kinds of things. So imagine if you have a certain sword that you find in a video game and it's very rare, it's one of 100. You can do the same thing with NFTs. That's why NFTs are so powerful. You can use them for games, you can use them pieces of art, or even music. You can have NFTs. So depending on how you're planning to use NFTs, how you're planning to do this, this is what this training is about. So in the comment section down below, let me know what you're trying to do with NFTs and where you're starting. For this case in general, because a lot of people have seen different things with CryptoPunks or maybe the board apes, basically. If you're doing anything like that, we're going to be talking about compiling art. That's what we're going to do today. Okay, we got the groundwater guy. We got everyone here. Okay, so let's go through this one. Okay, so we're going to be going step by step through all these things. And again, the first section we're looking at that. Bianca, hit me up later on LinkedIn if you want to talk. That sounds good. Okay, so the first thing is getting ready for Web3 and defining what that is. Okay, so defining what that is. The next one is picking a platform and designing the image. So say, for instance, you want to create your own NFT collection and you don't know where to begin. You can be using something like NFTinator for you to design a very specific design for your NFTs and be able to layer it and have a series of different NFTs right there. you're going to be able to do this. Now, to give you a preview of one of our products that's going to be launching coming up, and you're seeing that we're doing this. You can see iconic Mavericks that's going to be launching in a couple days. The same exact steps I'm showing you. This is how we created a project just like this. Okay, so this is can be done in real time. This can be really done. So you're going to be picking a platform that you want to use, such as NFTinator, and you're going to upload your image. You can do that. And once you're going to be able to do that, you can decide on how you're going to distribute it. Now, if there are some that are brand new to crypto and you don't have your wallet set up, you don't know what a MetaMask, all those things are, let me know. We have other videos on that. But to keep in mind, before you even go down this path and build your own NFT, you're going to need to make sure that you're all set in Web3 and you download a wallet, you have everything all set, you get started with a MetaMask. Now, after you're going to be doing that, again, if you want to say what platform would I choose, I would use NFTinator. For minting, I would use Third Web. Now, how we designed the images, well, we had a base layer, each feature added on top. So it's almost like a paper doll right here. And you can create your own right here. So if you go to nftinator.com, you can try it out. But simple to say, or simply to say, it's not, it still takes time. You can go right here and it even lets you try it out on a demo. And right here, you can see how you can be changing out the different images and everything like that. Okay, so you see different characteristics, snakes on snakes. You can try them out. You see how it's having different layers. You're going to be able to do the same thing by already doing layers. Now, shout out to Sabrina. She already did a breakdown video how she did this step by step. So you can always go and watch that. But you see how you can decide in format the type of NFT that you want. Um, Now, once you've designed the images, you have to decide on an NFT amount and the metadata. So once you create this, say for instance, you can first find out, okay, first of all, what blockchain are you going to be on? Solana, Ethereum, or Polygon. You're going to give it a symbol. You're going to give it a supply and commission, right? So secondary market fees and treasury. So are you going to be taking a percentage? All of those things are necessary when you're doing this. And if you have any questions, remember in the comment section down below, let me know if you have any questions. This allows you also to make sure of the right traits or the percentages of everything that you're doing as well. Yeah, everything right here. Sabrina says in the chat, um, says for anyone here who uses Photoshop, you can do each feature on a different layer and export each as a separate PNG image. Makes it easy. Nice. Exactly right. Exactly right. So, and again, Sabrina does this. Follow her on her YouTube channel. She's in the chat, or check out the video that she did for this channel as well. Great. So you can have all of these different layers right here. Now, after you're done with this, you can then go to generate. Now, this will allow you to generate all of your NFTs, all of your images that you're going to be having. Yeah. Um, this will allow you to get in the right direction and compile everything that you need. Let me know in the comment section if this makes sense, if you have any questions about designing, but really you're thinking about the layering, what you want to draw, or what you're going to be having for the print, and then you're going to be able to go in here and create your own collection. Okay. Okay, so we have that right here. So we've got the collection and everything done, and we can compile it. So remember, compiling the art, what you're going to be doing. And also, too, if you're not a great artist, you can always get someone on Fiverr or talk to Sabrina if she's doing work. Or also, Erica also has a graphic design background. Erica's in the house right now, too. So reach out, talk to ones in your network that are looking for work or looking to do this. This will be a great thing right here. So, okay, so we have all of these things. We're using NFTinator. Now, once you have all of your art, you can upload it and use it on Third Web. Let's go to Third Web for a minute. Now, Third Web is a platform where you're basically going to be writing the contract. So if we're new to this and you're saying, well, what's a smart contract, what is this, just imagine it's like a ledger. So like, say for instance, you're going into a hotel and you're doing your signature. It's a ledger and keeping track of all the guests. That's what a smart contract is. It's allowing you to have a ledger of how who is interacting with what contracts and keeping track of everything, and it's secure. So when you have a smart contract, Third Web, instead of doing it, if you're a developer and writing it from scratch, and you know you're doing a lot of extra steps to be able a you're doing a lot of extra steps just to create a contract. Third Web does all of those things for you. Third Web does all of those things for you. So if you're interested, check out Third Web. I'm dropping this in the chat right now. Okay. Cool. All right. But Third Web will allow you to create NFTs, marketplaces, tokens. So even if you wanted to create your own cryptocurrency, you can do that as well. You can create drops and splits and all those things. So when you're using Third Web, and we have a whole breakdown video how to do it, and we have an upcoming training course on this as well, more in depth. But you're seeing right here, I can actually create a contract. So, say for instance, I'm going to be creating a contract on the test network. You're seeing here, I can create NFTs. I can create an NFT drop here, set up a marketplace, or create governance or splits. That just means if you're trying to create a club, like a DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization, like a DAO, you can be doing that too from here, just in a few clicks. So if I click release a drop and I say NFT drop, one of one NFTs, I can actually create the contract and create my NFTs right here, right here. Okay. So again, after you have the art, all you're doing is creating a collection. I can say new NFT collection. This, right? I can do that. And then I can just say, I can do a symbol, new NFT right here. And then I can create my own um, drop. So I'm going to be using this. This is from our other projects coming up right here. I have the contract right here, and I can actually deploy right now and actually create the contract to build out my collection right there. So what we're trying to demystify here today is you don't need a developer. You can be doing this with no code tools and actually create your own NFT collection right here. Now, this is just one step because you still have to promote it and all these things. But if we do this right here and put this together, you can already have it in OpenSea within an hour if you're going step by step through these things. Okay, so in the comment section down below, let me know the questions you have, if this makes sense, if I'm going too fast, different things from there. Okay, so we're showing you an example. Sabrina did this project, Atomic Bomb Bunnies, and doing this with a card website, and then also with Third Web, you're already having the collection right here. Now it's rendering right here. It's looking at my collection because it's pulling my information from my wallet. But all of this stuff was created just with a card website, and then we drop the code right there to create this NFT right here. Okay. So if we're looking at this first, I would say if I'm trying to think about the NFT space and what you're doing, number one, write down how you want to get involved. Are you an artist that you want to collaborate with a business to launch an NFT collection and you're going to make a percentage or a base pay when you're creating that art? Are you looking to invest in a very specific project? Or are you trying to launch your own company and you're using the utility, you're using an NFT for people to get access to whatever you're selling? So it depends on what you're trying to do with NFTs. Let me know if that makes sense. Okay. So now that we have this, we're going to move into step two. So this one is compiling the NFT collection. And basic to say, this has to do with while you're numbering your information and bringing in the project, you need to have a CSV file and it needs to match. So you need to rename the file names and you need to format it for you to be able to upload it onto Third Web. And really, that's anyone. So let's just make this real quick. We have this. We went there. I'm going to deploy the contract. All right. So it's thinking about its life. My MetaMask came up for a second. You can't see that. You can just see, you're just seeing it's deploying. I just said yes in my MetaMask, which means we're setting up deploying the contract. I paid the price, the gas fees, and right now we're doing it on the test network. And right here, as you can see, new NFT collection, who dis? Right? So we just deployed a contract. We just deployed a contract. Now, right here, I can do a batch upload and I can actually bring in some of the images or bring in the NFTs that I just created. Now, so let me do this real quick. Um, Sabrina already did this once, but I'm bringing it in again. NFT practice. Hold on one second. I got to move some things around real quick. Okay, so we're gonna add the bunnies in right now and deploy it. Let's see. I need to move some things. I think this is the bunnies. Okay, so we got bunnies here. Ordered. Okay, cool. Let's try this. Okay, so if we do batch upload right here, all right, it's asking it to upload our NFTs. Now, remember, we already made our NFTs using NFTinator. So to add them, I'm going to add this folder. It's going to think about its life. Hold on a second. Sometimes it takes a minute. Let's see. No worries. Let's go out for a second. And this is what happens when you do it live. These things happen. No big deal. Let's see about this. I'm going in. Maverick. Hold on one second. JSON. Atomic bunnies. How long does the process take from beginning to end? Are you asking the question if is that counting drawing the art or just putting out the collection? That's a great question. That's fine. Uh, 100. Let's see. Oh, I'm just going to do my other collection. That way you can see it. Once you get the artwork done, it takes about an hour and a half. Great question. Let's just do this. I'm going to batch it. You'll see a little bit of what the new collection looks like. Okay, you see it? And then automatically it already sinks in. So you're going to be seeing this with the upcoming collection we just did. Everything's right here, and then you can actually deploy it. So I can see all the stuff right here that I made. I can say reveal upon mint, or I can say delayed. Right. So delayed is when they're seeing it later, right here, and I can upload the NFTs. So this is prepping. You could see this is actually I've already written the contract. We've already done all these things before, but this is the project that is going to be dropping um, in a day and a half. So that's actually how we're doing it, right? So we already use it with Third Web, upload NFTs, and we're good to go. That's why this is going to be able to launch in a day. All that stuff is already done. So how long does it take to from the beginning and end? After you have the art, you first need to uh, compile all of the metadata correctly, which just means the name of it, all of those things. So that takes roughly 35 minutes, and we've done videos on that. Then it takes another 15 minutes to put it in the system. Oh, that's a great question, Sabrina. And then to deploy it, like say for instance, this is 8,000 right here. For when you deploy this or when you upload it, it does take 2.5 hours when it hits the network. So there's that. Great question. Great question. So there is that. But other than that, you're good to go. You're good to go. Yeah. So yeah, that's a great question. It does take a little bit longer than that, but you're all set. So again, once we have the sections right here, compiling the art that takes the longest. It depends on your artist and how you're going to be getting different artists. You can go to Fiverr and just check for NFT artists. Like say for instance, you can go to Upwork, to Fiverr, NFT artists. Right? Custom NFT. I make exclusive generated. Blah blah blah. NFT art. How much are they charging? 10K for 10K art collection. 150. Wow. Okay. 20 attributes. So it kind of depends on what it looks like, right? So probably I would do the standard. If I was gonna pay someone to do it, 20. Yeah, makes sense. So you're looking at 500 to 1,000 if you want someone to do it. But again, depends on their styles, if you like what they have. And remember, if they're really good at this, and let's see how many people have already hired. Like 4.9 and already 280. So you got to think about how many people are using the same artist. You might have a similar collection, uh, just to keep in mind. But again, you can also do it free if you already possess the skills and you're already doing something like this. You can always, always, always just do it yourself as well. Um, so it depends on your time and energy. Do you have the time and energy and you want to commit to this? That's important as well. Let me know if this makes sense in the comment section. If all of these things are making sense, or if I'm missing certain things, or if you have more questions. Um, and again, if you're watching on replay, just say hashtag replay and let us know. Okay, so we talked about compiling the art. Then next up, compiling the NFT collection. This is the hardest part. There is not a lot of information out there on this. This took about 3 weeks to figure out how to do this and ask multiple people. Because if you're doing this, there's an easier way to do it if you know Python and you can just run a script. If you do this not in Python, you do it with no code. There are several steps to make sure. You have to set up your Google Sheet to be able to reorder all of your the collection, making sure that you have a formula to redo certain sections. This is a lot. This is a lot. So this right here took several weeks and several hours to figure out, but that's why we provided this all for you to show you how to do this start from finish. And there's no excuse for ones that are like, well, I can't afford this, or all of the tools we just showed you today that you can go step by step can all be done for free using these things. And Third Web just changed their pricing model where they used to charge 5% per basically they would take 5% per transaction. Now with their version 2 collections, you can be creating and deploying contracts for free, and they're going to come out with more paid features later on. But you can get started with this for free, for free. Hold on, listen, for free. It's crazy. So, look at what you can be doing and how you want to do it. Now, if you want also other videos, how to create your NFT without code, we've done tons of videos like that as well. If you want the resources of creating your own drop from Third Web, we have that. Converting your JSON to CSV, these are all more the technical things. Just suffice to say, if you want to do it, we got you. We already did all of that homework for you. It did that. Next part up, we did compiling a NFT collection. Next one, creating a new contract for the NFT drop. Now, this is something, these are like the basics of just things to know. We just showed it in a few moments how you could do it, but if you're not if you've never bought if you don't have ETH in your account, or if you're not using Rinkybuy, that's just the test network for Ethereum, you need to go and get Ethereum in order to even mint it if you're doing mainnet. So if you want to do anything on OpenSea, you still need to be able to have a certain amount in your money in your account to be able to spend. So it's going to be roughly now that they changed the contract structure, it might be under $100 depending on how much ETH is at the time and all those things. But to test it out, if you want to do it and you don't have the funding yet, but you want to make sure you can just test it, you can go to a faucet. All it is, a faucet is just like how you're getting water, a faucet, but this allows you to get fake money, fake Ethereum to test your contract. That's what you're going to be doing. So you're going to need to request uh, request this test ETH. You put that in your account, and then you're going to be able to run the contract and be able to see how it looks. If you have any questions, making sure, because you don't want to put the contract or make the contract on the main net and then you made a mistake, right? You want to do all this, run your tests, and then be able to do it. So this is a big thing I see where people mess up. They go ahead and do this, and I'm like, okay, so go get ETH and get fake ETH, whatever, or test ETH. And most people haven't done it, and then they they just mess up, and then they don't finish this part. So if you're going to really mint your own NFT, or you're going to deploy the contract for that, it does take money to do that, to be on the network, right? So it might be a little bit $100, $200, depending on the network, but it's something to consider. Okay. So we have all of those things done. All right. We got that done. The next part is, which we'll talk about coming soon, is how to create a PR tour for the NFT collection. Now, you're actually seeing this in real time because you'll see how many posts we're doing, who we're talking to, different contests, all those things. That's going to be coming up later when this officially drops. Remember, Iconic Mavericks is going to be dropping later this week. So, again, you're going to be seeing the inside scoop when we do the workshop, all of those things, and we go from there. Now, Sabrina will also, I think, dropping the link in the chat. I'll be dropping it as well. And if you want to see this on replay, just let me know. But we're going to make sure that we give you the opportunity. We're going to do a launch your own NFT collection where it's actually going to be a workshop where we go step by step and actually show you how to do it. It's hands on and all of those things. So that's going to be also in the chat in a few moments as well. So that's going to be launching your own NFT collection. Remember, we wanted to do this first for free to show you, because anyone, depending on if you have the funding or not, all of these steps compiled for you. It's already in the Notion doc. So if you're serious and you want to get started, all of those things are provided for free. And again, all of our paid stuff is more, our free stuff is better than most people's paid stuff. So that's what we do. Erica says, I hear what you say, but I'm not sure if I'm fully understand. I'm excited about the workshop. Great point. Yeah. So remember, if you're part of the Build It membership, you get a discount. If you are not part of the membership, I'm dropping the link right here. Erica, you're already getting, yeah, you're already on the list. Nyota's on the list for being part of the OGs and already signing up. So you're already set. Just talk to Sabrina. She's already got your ticket and everything like that. Okay. So again, all of those things are right there. Remember, keep in mind, this is really, again, this is just the beginners. This is for complete beginners. Like Erica was saying, if you're unsure and you want to join the workshop, it's going to be there as well. So the workshop is going to be next Wednesday, and we're going to dive in how you can design your NFT, the tools you'll need, how to validate your project, how to mint the NFT, setting a price for your collection, and also too, you'll you'll see the full breakdown of how we launch, if this is a good thing for you. And again, if you want to collaborate, if you're a business that wants to find an artist, you'll be able to connect and network with artists there as well. You're going to be doing all of those things that are available for that collection. Okay. So all the details are right there. Check it out. It's going to be the link in the description down below. But again, if you have any questions, if you want to do this, or if you have any questions about how to create your own NFT collection step by step, remember, in the comment section down below, let me know. We did this training for you. This is one of the most requested breakdowns that we have in the community. So we wanted to make sure that we're giving the very best to the community and making sure that you have everything you need to be successful. Okay. All right, everybody. So again, that is the breakdown, how to create your own NFT collection without code, step by step. Check out the description. Check out all of these things that we provided right here. And then if you have more questions, remember, if you want, sign up for the workshop, message us if you have any questions, all of those things. And again, thank you so much for taking the time for being here and being here with us. Again, we're going to be here every single week. We're always dropping new videos. You're going to also see a new video that appears on the channel later this week, talking about different 4 ways of making your first $50 online as well. Those videos are coming out later this week. And if you have any questions, again, let us know. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for watching. Remember, let us know, message us in the comment section down below, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.